resolved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.
Hello friends, welcome to YouTube channel of S. Chand Academy. Hi friends, I am Shreyans Kothari and I am here for the video solution of Quantitative Aptitude by S. Chand Publication. Friends, this is one of the best books you can find for Quantitative Aptitude. दोस्तों, अगर कोई एग्जाम जिसमें क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड आता है या यूं कहते केवल एप्टीट्यूड आता है, बैंकिंग, बी इट एसएससी और रेलवेज और एनडीए, सीडीएस, दिस इज वन ऑफ द बुक दोस्तों. दिस इज दैट बुक दैट यू नीड, जहां पे आपको कोई भी कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छे से हो जाएगा. नाउ एज वी मूव फॉरवर्ड, दिस इज चैप्टर नंबर 7, प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन नंबर्स. What we'll do is we'll share with some concept and then we'll start some questions. So as a part of video solution, what exactly we are doing is we are sharing the basic concept of the chapter and then sharing some of the questions from the book itself so that you connect to the concept and do the question yourself. The main important part you need to do is, and you need to remember is, do all the remaining questions so that the concept comes in your mind, stays in your mind. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं, कुछ क्वेश्चंस को करते हैं. चैप्टर नंबर 7 नंबर चैप्टर इज प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन नंबर्स. नंबर्स के बारे में बात करें. सी, द होल थिंग अबाउट दिस चैप्टर इज डू मोर एंड मोर क्वेश्चंस because there is no basic concept to it. If you know the basic multiplication, divide, plus and minus, you can do all the questions. What you need to do is just stick to the sentence, stick to the problem, stick to the words in the problem. What exactly the problem saying, and you need to do is just write that thing in X or Y form and then just solve it. Let's move on to some questions and you will see, you will find that this chapter is basically nothing, just the word representation of any equation. What you need to do is make that equation, solve that equation and solve the problem. Let's do some questions now. Okay, so here we go. Here is question number 1 where it says find the number whose 7th part multiplied by its 11th part gives 1, 2, 3, 2, 1232. So the number whose 7th part, if say for example that number is, let the number is x, let the number is x. So 7th part of the number, that is 7th, when it is multiplied by 11th part, so when you multiply it with the 11th part of the number, you get 1232. So what exactly this number is? So it is x square, because x into x is x square, and these 7 and 11 will go there as multiplication. So 1, 2, 3, 2 into 7 into 11. Now you need to solve to find x. What we do now is, we know that 1232, if we divide it by 11, here we do that 11 and that is 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 11, here is 132, then again 1, it goes 11, then it is 22 and 2, so it is 22. So it is 112 into 11 into 7 into 11. When you talk about 112, you know it very well. 16 into 7 into 11 into 7 into 11 is the next number. So when you again demultiply 16, it is 4 into 4 into 7 into 7 into 11 into 11. Now have a look what exactly we have done. I just wanted it comes in the form so that it can be easily broken. Now we can say 4 square into 7 square into 11 square is equal to x square. So x is equal to 4 into 7 into 11, right? 7 into 11 is 77, and when you multiply 77 into 4, 4728 to 4728. So it is 308. Let's see what the answer is. Here it is 308. So when 7th part of x is multiplied by 11th part of x, you get 1232. Now the x is 308. So in this question, you have learned a simple thing. What you need to do is just understand the problem and put it in an equation form, what we have done. So let's move to some other question. Here is another question, question number 3 from the same chapter, and it is NCHMCT JEE 2020 question. So how to do the solution? It is a 2-digit number. Let its 2 digits will be x and y. So what we suppose is, say the first digit x and second digit is x, y. So it is given x plus y is equal to 9. That is my equation number first. The second equation, see, 2 times the 2-digit number is 9 times the number obtained by reversing the digits. So if you need to form this number, say first digit is x, second digit is y, how can we form that number? So we multiply x with 10 and plus y is the number itself. Say for example, we take number 73. Say for example. So how is 73 formed? The first number, that is the tens place, multiply by 10 and the ones place multiply by 1. So it says 70 plus 3. You multiply 10 here and you add 3. You multiply 10 with the tens digit and you multiply 1 with the ones digit. So it is 70 plus 3. So my number, it says 10x plus y and 9 times that number. When you do 9 times that number, reversing the digits 2 times that number is equal to 9 times its reverse. So y plus 10y plus x. So how do you reverse that number? When you say it is yx, so 10 times y plus x, if you understand my point. So now it is 10x plus y into 2. It is 10y plus x into 9. So when you multiply this 2 into 10, now it is 20x plus 2y is equal to 90y plus 9x. Okay. Now let's solve this equation now. It's 20x and minus 9x. So 20x minus 9x is equal to 90y minus 2y. Here it is 20 minus 9 is 11x and 90 minus 2 is 88y. So x is equal to 88y divided by 11, that is 8. So x is equal to 8y, right? X is equal to 8y. And it also says x plus y is equal to 9. If you remember, it was given in the question itself. So now if x plus y is equal to 9 and x equal to 8y, what does that mean? That means x and y, we put x is equal to 1, then y will be, y equal to 1, then x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8 and 1 is this, then it is 9. So x is equal to 8 and y equal to 1. The number formed is 81. So if there is in that option, 81 is the answer, right? इस तरीके से आपको क्वेश्चन करने हैं जहां पे क्वेश्चन में जो दे रखा है उसको इक्वेशन का फॉर्म दे सकें. दैट इज इट. आगे चलते हैं, कुछ और क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू सम अदर क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 from Snap 2018. Sumit was doing a multiplication, but by mistake, instead of 25 as one of the multiplier, he took 34. So अगर उसको 25 लेना था, multiply उसने 34 से कर लिया. And because of this mistake, the answer was 405 more than the correct answer, right? So if there is some correct answer, the answer was 405 more than that. Find out the answer that Sumit arrived at, right? You need to know the exact answer which was arrived. There was a multiplication, so there was some x and some y. When you multiply that, you get an answer, right? Instead of doing that, he mistakenly used some other number. So 1 multiply was 34 into x. I am considering y as 34 and the other was 24x, 25x, because 25 की जगह पे उसने 34 लिया. तो हमने क्या किया, y को एक ऐसा मल्टीप्लायर माना जहां पे वो मिस्टेकनली चेंज हो गया. पहले y को हमने 34 माना, एक बार 25 माना, and the difference was 405 because इससे एक नंबर आता जो भी आंसर आता, इससे भी एक नंबर आता जो भी आंसर आता, and that answer was 405 more. So जो multiplication का difference है, that is actually 404, right? So what we do, we make an equation 34x जो कि एक पार्ट है minus 25x is equal to 4, 0 and 5. That is what given, right? So 34 minus 25, it says 11x is equal to, 34x minus 25x is 9x is equal to 405, right? What we do is 9 and then it is 405. We divide 40, so it is like 9, 405, 4 and it goes 36. Now it is 4 and it is 5 times 45. So it is 45. So x is equal to 405 divide by 9, that is 45. So we come as 45. The multiplier, one multiplier is 45. Now what is question? Find out the answer that Sumit arrived at. So we need to find out the answer Sumit arrived at, right? So answer that Sumit arrived at, because he multiplied 45 by mistakenly 34, we have to find this answer, right? So what do we do? 34 and 45 multiplication, 5, 4, 20, 5, 3, 15, 16, 17, 4, 4, 16, 1, 4, 3, 12, 13. So now it is, here goes 0, 7 and 6, 13, 1 carry, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 3, 0. Here is the answer. So now you understand what we need to do is understand the words and form the equation and assume x or y or whatever. You need to know one thing, that if there are two different variables, say for example x and y, you need two different equations to solve them. So two equations, two unknowns, done. Three equations, three unknown, done. One equation, one unknown, done. So it was only one equation, one unknown x. So only one equation was required. Let's move on to another question. आगे बढ़ते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 की तरफ. इंडियन रेलवेज में आ चुका है ग्रेड डी एग्जामिनेशन में. Exam was held on 2014. Let's see what does it say. If the product of two number is 5 and the one number is 3 by 2, the sum of the numbers, it is required. It says if the product of two numbers, so we need to do one thing. Let one number is x and the other number is y. What does it say? It says the product of two number is 5. So x into y is equal to 5. It is set 1. One of the number is 3 by 2. So one number is 3 by 2. Say y is 3 by 2. So x into 3 by 2 is equal to 5. Right? Now x equal to what? So what we do is, here we go. X is equal to 5 into 2 by 3. Because this 3 by 2, when it goes the other side of equal to, it is just reversed. So 5 2 into 10. So answer is 10 by 3. So x is 10 by 3 and y, it is given in the question 3 by 2. Now finally what is asked? the sum of two numbers, right? So let's see sum of two numbers. One number is x and other number is y. That is one is 10 by 3, another is 3 by 2. We take LCM, that is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So here it is 20. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 into 3, 9. So it is 29 by 6. 29 by 6. Just divide that 29 by 6. So it comes 6 into 8. 6 into 4. 6, 4, 24, right? So 24 को हम इधर ले लेंगे. 4 and remainder is 5. So it is 4, 5 by 6. कैसे किया मैंने ये? अभी बता देता हूँ. 6 को मैंने 29 से डिवाइड किया. 6 को जब 29 से डिवाइड किया तो 4 से पूरा 24 डिवाइड हो गया. सो जो पूरा डिवाइड हो जाता है दैट इज क्वोशिएंट, तो हमने 4 यहां रख लेते हैं और जो रिमाइंडर बच जाता है उसको यहां लिख लेते हैं. सो 4 5 by 6. लेट्स सी 4 5 by 6 हमारे ऑप्शन में है क्या? यस इट इज देयर एंड हियर वी गो. राइट, सो लेट्स मूव ऑन टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 2009 में पीसीएस में आ रखा है दोस्तों. लेट्स सी व्हाट इट सेज. A student was asked to divide the half of a certain number by 6 and other half by 4, then to add the two quantities so obtained. See, let's this number be x, right? Now what we need to do is let's divide this half. So first we do it half and divide it by 6 and do one more half divided by 4. So it is 4, half divided by 4. And then add the two quantities. So one quantity and two quantity and add them. Okay. Instead of doing so, the student divided the number by 5 and the result fell short by 4. So when you do this, you get a number. And when you divide that number by 5, you get another number. And that difference is only 4. You understand my point? This is one quantity now and other is x by 5. Why x by 5? Because instead of doing this, ये करने की बजाय the student divided the number by 5. Student divided it by 5. So, if you do this minus x by 5, you get 4. That is the remainder now. Now what need to do? What needs to be done? Let's see. X by 2, so it becomes x by 12 because 2 comes here and it is multiplied by the numerator. So 6 into 2 is 12. X by 2 is x by 2, so 2 comes here, 2 into 4 is 8. So it becomes x by 8 and when you minus this, subtract this, it becomes 4, right? So what is the LCM of 12, 8 and 5? So 8 into 12, if you do it, again you don't get 5. So get this LCM. What we need to do is, let's do the basic method. It's 12, 8 and 5. So when you divide by 2, it is 6, 4 and 5. Again divide by 2, then it is 3, 2 and 5. And now it is not divisible again. So it is like 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 2, 12. 12 into 5, it becomes 60 into 2, 120. So 120 is the LCM. When you divide 120 by 12, it comes 10. So 10x. So when you divide 120 divide by 8, it is 15x. And 120 divide by 5, if you do, divide by 5, it comes, I guess, 24. Right? 24x. And it is minus. It is minus. So it is 25x minus 24x. It comes only x. So x upon 120 is 4. So x is equal to 4 into 120. That when it is 480. What we do is 10x plus 15 is 25x, 25x minus 24x, x, and 120 goes here. So 120 into 4, that is 480, and x equal to 480. Here is the answer, right? So you got this. What you need to do, again and again I am saying the same thing, because what you need to do is just do what the question says. Just follow the questions, form the equation, and the work is done. No other theory, no other shortcut. You need to do is solve the equation. Let's see one more question. Question number 50 we have arrived. The difference between two numbers is 1365. Say the numbers are x and y. So x minus y is equal to 1365, right? When the larger number is divided by the smaller one, so when you divide x by y, what it comes, the question is 6 and the remainder is 5. Remainder is 5. So remainder means if you minus this 15 from the actual number, it is fully divided, because that is just the remainder. When you remove that remainder and you divide it, now it is 6. What it is said, right? So x minus 15 is equal to 6. X minus 15. This y goes here and get multiplied. It is 6y. So let's do one thing. 6y comes here, 15 goes there. Both x minus 6y is equal to 15. This is one equation. This is second equation, right? So I put here x minus y is equal to 1365. Just do one thing. Just minus this, plus this, and minus this. So here goes it, minus 5y is equal to minus 350. How is it? x minus हो जाएगा, माइनस का 6 माइनस का 1, सो माइनस का 5 रह जाएगा. 1365 में से 15 मैंने माइनस कर लिया, इट इज 1350, और दोनों तरफ प्लस भी कर दिया. सो y इज इक्वल टू 1350 डिवाइड बाय 5. एक बार इसको डिवाइड करते हैं 10 टाइम्स, सो इट इज 2. 10 is 2 times, 35 is 7 times, 0 is 0. So y is 270. Now let us see question में क्या पूछा है. The smaller number, again smaller number is y is 270. So here we come to the answer 270. उसने smaller number पूछा है, हमने वैसे भी smaller number को y लिया था, y 270 आ गया, वही हमारा आंसर है. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं दोस्तों अगले क्वेश्चन पे. One more question, question number 52. The sum of two numbers is 40. So let the two numbers be x and y. So x plus y, it says 4040. And the product is x into y, which is 375, right? What will be the sum of their reciprocals, right? Sum of their reciprocals. Let's do this question now. The question asks us, we need to know the sum of their reciprocals, right? So what is the LCM? XY. When XY is divided by X, Y is there. XY divided by Y, the X is there. So X plus Y upon XY. X plus Y, it is given 40. So I put 40 here and I put 375 here. Okay, so we divide by 5 is 8. Then we divide by 5. So 35 is 7 times. 25 is 5 times. So 8 by 75. Is it there? Yes, it is. And that is our answer. यही पूछा था sum of their reciprocals. X का reciprocal 1 upon X. Y का reciprocal 1 upon Y. इन दोनों को add किया, आंसर आ गया 8 upon 75. Because everything is given the question. चलिए आगे करते हैं हम लोग. बैंक रिक्रूटमेंट 2010 में आ चुका है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 61 को हम सॉल्व करना चाह रहे हैं. लेट्स सी. 7 consecutive number is 175. What is the difference? The twice the largest number and thrice the smallest number. See, 7 numbers are there. So, and those are consecutive number. Consecutive number means if one is 72, then 73, 74, 75, 76. If it is 122, so 122, 123, 124, 125. So let us consider first number as x, right? So second number will be x plus 1, another will be x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5 and x plus 6. And the sum, so I just put dot 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 x plus 6. When you add them all, it comes to 175 because I am just adding x. The second consecutive is x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5, x plus 6. Total 7 numbers are there. Out of them, x is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes till 6. Now we add all the x's. So total 7 x are there. We add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 and 5, 11 and 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 and 21. So 7x plus 21 is equal to 175, right? So 7x is equal to, when plus 21 goes there, it is minus 21. So 175 minus 21, it is 5 minus 1, 4, 7 minus 2, 5, 154. What we need to do, just divide. See, 7x is equal to 154. So x is equal to 154 by 7. 2 times, right? So it is 2 times. So 1 left. 14 again 2 times, 22. So x is equal to 22. Now what is said? What is asked? Twice the largest number and the thrice the smallest. X is the smallest number, right? And the largest number, x plus 6. So smallest is 22 and the largest is 22 plus 6, 28. Thrice the largest number, what is the difference? So thrice the largest number, that is 28, and the difference is, sorry, twice the, again, need not to confuse again and again. Twice the largest. Twice the largest, that is 28, minus thrice the smallest, that is 22. We have to find the answer. So 28 into 2 is 56. 3 into 22 is 66. So the difference is 10. See, minus 10 is basically difference is 10. Whatever the answer is, right? So this is the way you do the consecutive number, what we did, and then we solve the question accordingly. हमें x मिल गया, x मतलब smallest number, हमने largest number निकाला plus 6 करके, and the finally it was asked, जो हमसे पूछा गया था कि बड़े वाले नंबर का twice, छोटे वाले नंबर का thrice, इन दोनों का डिफरेंस निकालो. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे माइनस क्यों नहीं लिया? सी, डिफरेंस निकालना है, बड़ा छोटा हमें नहीं पता चलता ना कौन सा पहले आएगा कौन सा बाद में, राइट? चलिए आगे चलते हैं दोस्तों, कुछ और क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. लेट्स डू सम मोर क्वेश्चंस सो दैट दिस टॉपिक गेट्स मोर क्लियर, राइट? क्लियरर. Question number 88 says, if 1 is added to the denominator of a fraction, the fraction becomes 1 by 2. And 1 is added to the numerator of the fraction becomes 1. So fraction is what? Let's consider this fraction as x by y, right? We make two equations, right? Do one thing. इसको थोड़ा छोटा कर देते हैं. Okay. If it is like added to the denominator, so denominator is y plus 1, it becomes 1 by 2. And if 1 is added to the numerator, right? So x plus 1 upon y, it becomes, 1 is added to this, the fraction becomes 1. So it becomes 1. So what is the fraction? Fraction का पता लगाना, right? So we solve it one by one. पहले इसको solve करते हैं हम लोग. So it says 2x, because 2 cross multiplication 2 goes here, is equal to y plus 1. Sorry, y plus 1. So 2x minus y is equal to 1. Now x plus 1 is equal to y. So it says x minus y is equal to minus 1. Because what happens is y gets multiplied to 1, it is y. X plus 1 plus 1 goes here minus 1, and y comes here as minus y, right? What we can do? We can do nothing. What we can do is say multiply this by 2. Why 2? I don't know. Do one thing. From this equation, we put it here. X minus y is equal to minus 1, right? We put minus to all, right, for the second equation. And let them add it. So 2x minus x is x. Y is cancel. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So x come out to 2. X is 2. X plus 1 is y. So y is 3. If x is 2, y is 3. So x is equal to 2. Y is equal to 3. And we had considered earlier the fraction as x upon y. So 2 by 3. So final answer is x equal to 2 by 3. So in this way, what I am going to conclude now. एक्सरसाइज के काफी सारे क्वेश्चन हमने किए हैं, एक एक क्वेश्चन को मैंने समझाया. What you need to do is just read out the question. What question says you need to form the equation and solve the equation in x and y and z. Finally, you get the answer. You need to solve the equation very accurately to get the right answer. Now we move on to the second exercise, the next exercise, that is data sufficiency type questions, right? So we move on to the second type. In data sufficiency question, one question is given and it will be followed by two more data. That will be any data. What you need to do is you have to find the answer, but exactly you don't need to find the answer. You just need one thing. Is the data provided, actually data is plural, so we should say, are the data provided sufficient to find the answer? कहने का मतलब सिंपल सा ये है, एक क्वेश्चन गिवन होगा, दो डेटा गिवन होंगे, आपको पता लगाना है जो डेटा गिवन है वो आंसर का पता लगाने के लिए पर्याप्त यानी कि सफिशिएंट है या नहीं है. ओनली दैट, मतलब आपको ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना है. यू डोंट नीड टू फाइंड एग्जैक्ट आंसर ऑल्सो, आपको आंसर का भी पता नहीं लगाना है. आंसर आएगा कि नहीं आएगा, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. वन थिंग इफ यू रिमेंबर, आई टोल्ड इन माय वीडियो प्रीवियस, if you go say few minutes back, what I said, if there are two equations and there are two variables, yani two unknowns, you can find the answers. If there are three equations and three unknown, you can find the answer, right? In the same way, if there are two equations and two unknown, we will not solve the equations to get the answer. We will say that data is sufficient. Let's do the questions फटाफट. See, directions बहुत सारा दे रखा है आपको, ये बहुत सारा डायरेक्शन है. डायरेक्शन कह रहा है कि आप आंसर ए दीजिए if data in statement 1 is sufficient and 2 is not sufficient, second is sufficient, 1 is not sufficient, both are sufficient alone individually, first and second both are insufficient, and you need to add the statements if the data in both statements 1 and second together are necessary to answer the questions, right? So what we do is just go to the question now. Question says what is a two-digit number? So you have to find a two-digit number, that is say x and y. So you have to find x and y. Is it possible to find x and y with the help of data? The data is sufficient. If answer is not possible, we don't go with the answer. The difference between the two digits is 9. So first wala, if I represent this in equation, it goes like x minus y is 9. Now second data, second says the sum of the digits x plus y is equal to the difference between the two digits. Sum of the digit is equal to the difference between the two digits. So x plus y is x minus y. It says like that. So if you solve this equation or this equation, x plus y is also 9, x minus y is also 9. Okay. So x plus y is x minus y. So what you need to do? Do one thing. Put that minus y there and put this x here. So if y goes there, it goes minus y. So sorry. Minus y and x comes here, it becomes x minus x. So x minus x is 0 is minus 2y. What does that mean? That means y is equal to 0. y की वैल्यू तो 0 आ गई बॉस, अब हमें x की निकालनी है. अगर मैं y की वैल्यू इधर 0 रख लेता हूं, x becomes 9. So 2-digit number is 9090. But again, I am not very much interested in the answer. What I got is पहला वाला डेटा insufficient था अपने आप में. Second data was also insufficient in itself. So when we add the together we do it. So the answer is if data in the both statements are necessary to answer. So answer is 5. So question number 1 का आंसर हो जाएगा 5. एक और क्वेश्चन करते हैं. बैंक पीओ 2010 में आ रखा है ये क्वेश्चन. लेट्स सी क्या कह रहा है ये. What is the difference between two-digit numbers? So there are two-digit numbers. One is two-digit number. Again, this is two-digit number, and we have to find out the difference. हमें दो two-digit numbers के difference को निकालना है. Square of the first number. हम पहली वाली equation बनाते हैं कि x square is 9 times the second number. दूसरे नंबर का 9 times है. हमने एक को x माना, एक को y माना, and we are done. Second कह रहा है बॉस, the ratio of first number to the second number. So it says x by y is equal to 3 by 4. ये भी आपको given है कि x by y जो है वो 3 by 4 है. हम क्या करेंगे? बहुत सिंपल सा काम करेंगे. हम एक काम करेंगे, हम इस इक्वेशन की वैल्यू को इसमें पुट कर देंगे. इस इक्वेशन से आप ये समझिए, x को y को क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, 3y by 4 आ गया. x की वैल्यू ये आ गई. चलिए हम एक काम करते हैं, इस x की वैल्यू को यहां पुट करते हैं. सो 3y by 4 का स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 9y, राइट? सो 3y स्क्वायर, द न्यूमरेटर इज 3y स्क्वायर, सॉरी 9y स्क्वायर. 3 का स्क्वायर 9 हो जाएगा, y का y स्क्वायर. 4 का स्क्वायर इज 16 एंड इट इज इक्वल टू 9y. ठीक है ना? इसको थोड़ा इधर ले आते हैं, ध्यान से इसको सॉल्व करते हैं हम लोग. सो y स्क्वायर, y से y कट गया, 9 से 9 कट गया, 16 उधर चला जाएगा. सो y की वैल्यू आ जाएगी 16. y की वैल्यू 16 आ चुकी है. सो x स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 9y, इट इज गिवन. एंड y की वैल्यू 16 है, सो x स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 9 इंटू 16. 9 इंटू 16, 9 6 54. 5, 9 1 जा 9 and 5 144. So x square is equal to 144. That says x is equal to 12. So x की वैल्यू 12 आ गई, y की वैल्यू 16 आ गई. अभी दोनों का डिफरेंस निकाल लेना, मैं नहीं बता रहा क्या है, बिकॉज मुझे इस बात से लेना देना नहीं है कि दोनों का डिफरेंस क्या है. मुझे पता है कि पहली और सेकेंड इक्वेशन को मिला के हम आंसर पे पहुंच जाएंगे. सो आंसर बता सकता हूं. When you add these two data, answer is 5. So question number 9 का आंसर हो जाता है 5. आगे बढ़ते हैं दोस्तों नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ. सिडबी में 2006 में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. लेट्स सी क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है. What is the two digit number? आपको two digit number find out करना है. The sum of two digits of the number is 13. से हमने क्या किया, उसको x y मान लिया. सो पहला इक्वेशन कह रहा है कि x प्लस वाई की वैल्यू आ जाती है 13. सेकेंड, द नंबर ऑब्टेन्ड बाय इंटरचेंजिंग द टू डिजिट्स ऑफ द नंबर इज स्मॉलर देन द ओरिजिनल नंबर बाय 45. लेट्स सी ये क्या कह रहा है. इंटरचेंजिंग द नंबर. सो इंटरचेंजिंग द नंबर आपको याद है कैसे करते हैं. सी अगर एक्स वाई मुझे बनाना है तो इसको बनाने का तरीका क्या रहेगा. 10x plus y. This is 1's place, this is 10's place. 10's place multiply by 10. So it says the interchanging the number, y को x बना लो, x को y बना लो. So it is 10y plus x. ये interchange हो गया. The number obtained by interchanging the two digits of the number is, ये जो number है, smaller than the original number by 45. So original number is 10x plus y minus 45, right? So again what we do is 10x और ये x, 10y और ये y. So हम एक काम करते हैं, इस पूरे को उधर ले आते हैं हम लोग. 10y minus y is 9y माइनस 9x इज इक्वल टू माइनस 45। हम एक सबको प्लस कर देते हैं, ये प्लस हो गया, ये प्लस हो गया और ये प्लस हो गया। आई एम सॉरी, पूरे को माइनस कर लेते हैं, ये माइनस हो गया, ये प्लस हो गया और ये प्लस हो गया। सो 9y माइनस 9x इज 45। इस पूरे को 9 से डिवाइड कर दो, सो ये रह जाएगा y, ये रह जाएगा प्लस x, सॉरी माइनस y प्लस x, और इसकी वैल्यू आ जाएगी 45/9। सो 45 को 9 से डिवाइड कर लीजिए, वो आ जाता है 5। सो x माइनस y की वैल्यू आ गई है 5। मेरे पास x माइनस y की वैल्यू आ गई है 5। x प्लस y की 13 है, x माइनस y की 5 है। हमें कुछ नहीं करना है, इन दोनों को ऐड करना है। Add these two equations। वैसे तो आंसर आ जाएगा, आपको भी समझ आ गया है। x और y को ऐड करते हैं, x और y, सी x प्लस y 13 दे रखा है, x माइनस y 5 दे रखा है। मैं क्या करूंगा, x माइनस कर दूंगा, y माइनस, सॉरी ऐड कर लेते हैं, इधर हो जाएगा 2x, ये कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा, 13 एंड 5 आ जाएगा 18। सो x की वैल्यू आ जाएगी हमारे पास 9। x की वैल्यू 9 आ गई है, राइट। 9 में से y माइनस कर रहे हैं तो 5 आ रहा है, 9 में से क्या माइनस कर रहे हैं, 4। सो 9 में से y माइनस कर रहे हैं, सो x की वैल्यू 9 है, y की वैल्यू 4 है। अब आपसे जो पूछा है आप निकाल लीजिएगा, मुझे दोनों नंबर मिल गए, दैट इज आंसर। सो 5 अगेन 5 आ रहा है। सो आपको ये समझना होगा, जहां जहां पे भी आप दो इक्वेशन बनाएंगे वहां वहां आंसर आएगा। अब मेरी बात को अच्छे सुनना, यू नीड नॉट टू सॉल्व द होल इक्वेशन इन एग्जाम। वापस बोल रहा हूं, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बात, यू नीड नॉट टू सॉल्व द होल इक्वेशन। अगर आपके पास दो इक्वेशन बन जाती है तो आपका आंसर आएगा ही आएगा, फॉर श्योर आएगा, दिमाग मत लगाइएगा। एग्जाम में सीधा 5 कर लीजिएगा, क्योंकि दो इक्वेशंस हैं, दो अननोन है, आंसर विल श्योरली विल कम एंड द डेटा इज सफिशिएंट। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं हम लोग, एक और क्वेश्चन लेते हैं। इस बार आपके पास 3 इक्वेशन है। व्हाट इज द 2 डिजिट नंबर, अगेन आपको 2 डिजिट नंबर निकालना है। 2 डिजिट निकालना है, मान लेते हैं वो x और y है, राइट। सम ऑफ द डिजिट इज x 7, सो x प्लस y की वैल्यू 7 आ जाती है। मैंने तो एक इक्वेशन बना ली भाई। सेकेंड एक्सरसाइज, सेकेंड इक्वेशन सेज difference between the number and the number obtained by interchanging the digits is 9। सो पहले तो नंबर क्या है, xy को हम लिख सकते हैं 10x प्लस y, और डिफरेंस लाना है तो हमको इंटरचेंज करना पड़ेगा। सो 10y प्लस x, और वो डिफरेंस 9 है। इसको हल्का सा सॉल्व करते हैं, लेट्स सी। 10x माइनस x, क्योंकि माइनस हो जाएगा, सो 10x माइनस x इज 9x, y and minus 10y, so it is minus y, minus 9y, so 9x minus 9y is equal to 9, so 9 x minus y is equal to 1। so we have two equations and two unknowns। मुझे लगता है कि फर्स्ट और सेकंड से आंसर आ जाएगा, बट स्टिल थर्ड को भी चेक कर लेते हैं। डिजिट इन द टेंस प्लेस, व्हाट इज टेंस प्लेस, इट इज x is bigger than the digit in the units place। जो units place से बड़ी है, कितनी है, 1। so x minus y is equal to 1। now watch out, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात ध्यान रखना, हमारी सेकंड और थर्ड इक्वेशन सेम आ गई है। सो आप फर्स्ट सेकंड से आंसर निकाल सकते हैं, फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड से निकाल सकते हैं। फर्स्ट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, सेकंड थर्ड में से एक ही बात है। सो आंसर होएगा यू गेट 1 और 2 एंड 1 और 3, बट ऐसा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं दिख रहा। 1 एंड 2 दे रखा है, 1 एंड 3 दे रखा है, 2 एंड 3 दे रखा है, ऑल दे रखा है, कोई इसका आंसर गिवन नहीं है। नन ऑफ दीज इसलिए नहीं है कि इसका आंसर नहीं आ रहा है, आंसर आ रहा है, बट दैट आंसर इज नॉट गिवन इन द ऑप्शंस, सो आंसर इज ई। बट यू अंडरस्टैंड माई पॉइंट। सो लेट्स मूव ऑन टू लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द चैप्टर। I am very much sure that this video is definitely very helpful for you all. What you need to do is just go through the other questions what I have left for you all. You just go through the video first and then watch do every question so that you do it in the exam as well. चलिए व्हाट इज द 2 डिजिट नंबर? अगेन 2 डिजिट नंबर आपसे पूछा है, x और y ले लेते हैं हमसे. The difference between the 2 digit number and the number formed by interchanging the digit 27. So you know it very well what need to be done. 10x plus y इधर आ जाएगा, minus 10y plus x is equal to 27. ये आपको याद है 9x minus 9y आता है, right? 9x minus 9y. So इसको थोड़ा सा ऐसे लिख देता हूं, 9x minus 9y is equal to 27. पूरी इक्वेशन को 9 से डिवाइड कर लो, सो x माइनस वाई की वैल्यू 3 आ जाएगी एंड दैट इज माई इक्वेशन नंबर 1. द डिफरेंस बिटवीन 2 डिजिट्स इज 3. सेम क्वेश्चन है दोस्तों, अगेन वही बात कह रहा है, x माइनस वाई की वैल्यू आ गई 3. द डिजिट एट यूनिट्स प्लेस इज लेस देन द टेंस प्लेसेस बाय 3. x माइनस वाई इज इक्वल टू 3. तीनों ही इक्वेशन सेम है, सो अगर सारी मिला दोगे तो भी हम आंसर तक नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे, बिकॉज x माइनस वाई इज 3, x माइनस वाई इज 3, x माइनस वाई इज 3. सो x की कौन सी वाली लें, y की कौन सी वैल्यू लें, ये नहीं पता चलेगा. सो इन दिस वे वी हैव कंप्लीटेड चैप्टर नंबर 7. सो चैप्टर इज प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन नंबर्स एंड यू नीड टू डू इज, जो भी नंबर फाइंड करना है उसको अज्यूम कर लो, x या y, a और b, और उससे आप क्वेश्चन को करते चले जाइए. दोस्तों इस तरह के बहुत सारे वीडियोस हम लेके आए हैं आपके इस एस चांद एकेडमी के यूट्यूब चैनल पे. आई एम वेरी मच श्योर बुक आपके पास है, जिसको स्कैन करके, बारकोड को स्कैन, QR कोड को स्कैन करके आप यहां तक पहुंचे होंगे. डेफिनेटली इस चैनल पे बहुत सारे ऐसे वीडियोस हैं. You will find a lot of videos which are helpful because we have solved the other books also. The most important part for you all, consider this as video solution of the book or consider this as the concept building video. Whatever you consider, you will definitely find that this video is useful. So do just one thing, share to all of your friends. Just share it as fast as you can. If you like the video, like it also. If you like the video, just subscribe to this channel so that you get the latest updates. You get all the videos of this book. So study harder and smarter. Thank you.